Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry, normally jump on here about 5:30ish, but having technical difficulties, had to get all worked out. Fixing to do another part of a class. Sorry, making sure the audio was up this time. I'm bad about that. It appears as though we have audio this time, though. Well, anyways, so if you guys didn't see, hey Kuba, you made it to the one I'm only going to be on here like 10 minutes. Hey Ramundo. Oh, nothing. What's going on with you? Yeah, so today we launched the J2534 Class. Studio version is available on the website www.L1training.com. L1training.com. I launched that video earlier today. I kind of want to get on here and talk for a few. And I normally like to get on and hang out for a few minutes and chat and answer some questions. But I only have like 10 minutes, so we got to make it short and sweet today because I got to jump over to the website, and we're going to be doing. We've been in the middle of the advanced application of fundamental electrical theory class, but we're taking a break this 1 week. We're going to do some more J2534 stuff because Chrysler's changing their process again. I'll fix there we go. Up the audio a little bit. Oh, might be a little much. There we go. There we go. That should be better right there. So Chrysler's changing their process again. They had the legacy application, then they have what they call the new application, which is you can go in there and select 2010 and up or 2009 and down, and then now they're changing it yet again. Sorry, that's my doorbell ringer thing. We just turned the volume down here. So now they're changing it again. Now all the flashing will be done through YTech 2.0 with the J2534 device. The legacy application itself and its process will be the same, and it's going to be done. So you have to download this local software to your computer, and I don't know if you guys saw the video the other day I posted, but I posted it, how to do a YTech one, maybe. No, I didn't upload it yet. It's not uploaded yet. Never mind. I was doing one the other day, and I did it because I wanted to record the process for this class, like get some good, better, clear screenshots. But anyways, they're changing their whole process again. It's completely different. It's probably going to be, it's a little more difficult to initially set up, but once it's set up, it's really easy. Just started, Drew, announcing J2534 class for Chrysler. Oh, just starting, Drew, announcing. Yeah, so, but that class, it's just going to be an addendum on the website. Like, it'll be a one-day class, but that portion of it is in the studio version of the JBox class. It's already recorded, it's live on the website, so it's part of the JBox class. So, Gaston, the studio version is a one-time purchase. It is expensive, but it's there's a lot of time put into this class. And by studio version, I mean there's none of this. There's no person-to-person interaction with you guys. It is, I sat down and for about 6 hours, I do the entire class non-stop. Of course, I stopped. I took breaks, but there's no breaks in the video. It's a straight class. There's no interaction. There's no squirrel. I'm bad about getting distracted and answering questions that are off topic. The class is 100% on topic from beginning to end, and it includes all the advanced Nissan programming stuff. That was an addendum version to the online. It includes this section of Chrysler that I'm going to teach today on the website. So here in like 9 minutes, when I jump off here, when we go to the website to the online training portion of it, back behind the login portal that's part of the online subscription, I'm going to teach that portion of it. But that portion is already in the class. And it's the most up-to-date version, so it's got all the new stuff. Anything that I've gone back and said, hey, XYZ has changed this, that's in there. So, Drew, I 100% agree. It's not that expensive. Currently, I have it for $150. You get access to the class for forever. It's your class then, and you own the rights to watch it at any point in time. It's hosted online on my website, and in the event that something crazy happens and I'm going to shut the website down, then I don't foresee that, but if it is, then I will give a download link to everyone that has purchased the video. But I don't foresee that happening. It's hosted on the website. It's available there. Once you purchase it through the website, your login information will give you access to the video, and it's there and hosted at all times, so you can watch it on a computer, on whatever. There's no limit to how many times you can watch it. It doesn't matter. You pay one time, you have access to it all the time. Now, you can get all of the same content in the online training access. That's $25 a month on the website. You get all of the same content, except for you have to watch approximately 16 hours of video to get it all, because there's a lot more. There's question answering. There were all kinds of other stuff. Anyways, it's all there. All the information is available whichever way you would like to do it. The online training access will give you availability to all of that class, plus the weekly stuff we come up with. Like I said, in 7 minutes, I'm getting off here, and we're going to have one more hour of training that's going to go on the website. At least an hour of training. There's at least 4 hours of training or content added to the website every single month. So it just continues to grow. We're at over, there's like 30, it's almost 30 hours of content on the website already, and it grows, at least 4 hours every month. So yeah, I mean, it's no different than the online training, Gaston. It's just studio version, so there's none of this off-topic stuff. It's all there. Anyways, sorry. Again, crazy rant, right? I had to hurry up and get home. My BMW iCom came in today, so I've been setting it all up. So I'm sitting here with, hard drives out the wazoo, trying to get my laptop all set up. I'm also changing over laptops from Toughbooks to Dell Latitudes, just to upgrade some hardware. Have something that I got a good deal on 4 of these laptops, so I'll have 4 of them. Currently, there is no studio version book PDF material that's going to be downloaded yet. I'm working on it. I'm writing it as an actual book, like a field manual. So there's some slides from the video, not all of them, just the ones that are pertaining to what's written, and then there's a lot of written content that I would normally speak that's not in the slides. So that is currently being written. If we get to the ASA Super Saturday in Pennsylvania, we get close to that. If the book's not completed, I have an alternative PDF for the books, which is copies of all the slides with areas to write notes and stuff. But I would have liked to have given you guys an actual manual to take with you. So I'm trying to decide how that goes. Where if I get part of the way through it and it's just not going how I want, then I will stop that, and then the book will be available as a copy of the PDFs with note areas for you to take. But I feel like that's, I don't know. I like that, but other people have told me that they like having a manual, kind of like a CTI book or something, or like an ATG book. So anyways, I'm playing with both ideas. I am writing the book. I mean, there's like 40 pages into it so far. But Drew said, you selling hard drives that are already partitioned? I'm currently out of those. I would get a hold of Isaac Rodiesel on Facebook. He would be the one to contact, because he is constantly keeping up with that stuff. A bit off topic from this video, where from do you take your wiring diagrams for the cars? Bosca, I use a mixture of AllData and Identifix. Identifix will usually give me a lot of the OE diagrams if AllData doesn't have them, and then if neither of those have them or I find them to be incorrect, then I'll use a subscription to the manufacturer. You can get a factory subscription to Chrysler currently for $29 for a couple days. You can get a subscription to Ford for $21 for a couple days. You can get a subscription to General Motors for $20 for a couple days. Isuzu, I just did the other day. BMW is $30. I mean, it's the cost of buying a subscription short term is usually very inexpensive for service information, and some of those come with the actual scan tool. Honda, for instance, is $10 for a day, and you get access to the scan tool and all the service information. That's a pretty good deal if you ask me. Who is this? Let's see. Oh, never mind. Anyways, yeah, there's service information, the majority of the time I find it in the aftermarket with either ALLDATA or Identifix. I use ALLDATA mostly, though, for wiring diagrams. It's just easier to navigate to find them. Identifix, if I find that ALLDATA has a horribly, or if the factory one is a horribly done diagram, then sometimes Identifix, I'll find an aftermarket redrawn color diagram that's better. But I'm always wary of aftermarket diagrams because they're not factory. There's no telling when they rewrote them and redrew them if they missed something or did something wrong or left something out. I mean, that's always scary, right? Raimundo, though, just to further answer the question about the book material, in the event that I do get this book written or whatever, whoever has purchased the online access will get like a PDF download of it available. And then if there are additional, if there's a good amount of people asking for it, I may make hard copies available also, but those will be at an additional cost because hard copies of books are really expensive. Kuba says, I agree, Mitchell is often wrong or incomplete. And I agree with that. I find that Chrysler is the most often to be a wrong diagram, maybe one for a similar chassis but wire colors are different. I find that a lot for Chrysler. Also, speaking of Chrysler, and back to this flashing thing I'm going to be doing today on the website, to do a 2015 and up Renegade or a lot of the Fiat vehicles, this is the process that is required to be done right now. So this process is an active process. But so far, it's currently slated for September 1st. The JBox application will be shut off. Will be turned off. They're not going to use it anymore. You're going to have to use this YTech application, which is essentially YTech like with the micropod, but you'll be using a J2534 device instead of a micropod. Oh, that's difficult. Sorry, Bosca, about the whole being in Europe looking for European wiring diagrams. That can be difficult to find them in the aftermarket world. Sometimes they're not organized well. I usually think of Mercedes when I talk about that. When I talk about getting on, like, I remember trying to find a Mercedes diagram for an airbag unit on a 211 chassis. And then on ALLDATA, it was like, it listed all the wiring diagrams, but they were listed by their diagram number. So I had to like find a diagram that was close and go, okay, so the N211 or the N2-7, you know, the fuse box or whatever that is, that goes to here. So that, all right, and then I had to write down the number that was on there and then go find that in the list of diagrams and find that one and be like, oh, that's not what I wanted for that. So trace that over. It was horrible. It was bad. It's bad. Ah, I see, Bosca. Yeah, that's difficult. Alright, guys. Well, I'm sorry it was a real short one, but I gotta go. We gotta go do this Chrysler class over on the website. So, if you guys are going to be there, we'll see you there. If not, we'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, comment if you want some training. www.1training.com. L1training.com. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.